What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Poetic Pride, with another piece titled My Life Lesson. Experience was the teacher. I was the student. My classroom didn't have four walls, no desks, no whiteboards, and no overhead projectors. I filled my backpack with old memories of heartbreaks, anger, disappointments, and frustrations in a place and time when alcohol and a booty call didn't mix. I filled my backpack with tears you put in my eyes because of all of your lies. But the truth is, I allowed you to because I loved you, boo. My notebook had very few blank pages in it because I made sure every college rule paper had my mistake written on it so I can physically see it, mentally memorize it, and never do it again. Unfortunately, I couldn't use my pencil to rewrite my curse that I didn't rehearse. I couldn't erase the mistake I made in life like I can erase my words on paper and start over again, or maybe rewrite it with a pen. But if I make my mistake with a pen, will the whiteout really make the mistake go away? Nope. That mistake is here to stay. Sure, I can cover it up and write over it, but just like the scars I so proudly earned, I learned. Oh yeah, I learned. I couldn't hold it together like I held 6 or 7 pages together with a paperclip or a staple. And if I missed a page, I'd have to use my stapler remover to remove the thin metal holding everything together. Now, I would have permanent holes that resemble the holes to the left of my notebook paper, only smaller. And when I restaple, I won't be capable of putting the staple in the same place twice, although that would be nice. Can I make the same mistake twice? Possibly. But just like no 2 days are the same, no 2 mistakes will know my name. But I am to blame, for I did the research, I studied you, I learned you. Sometimes I even copied you and reprinted you. I engraved you in my mind, and I photoshopped you in my heart. I took notes on my index cards highlighting the important memories from my history book. My notes are made up of words that are 4 and 5 letters long, when sometimes they should have been 8. And I hate when I forget to put the date. I have to remember when I was exposed to this lesson. The important memories are what keep me focused, but that's all that they are. Memories. My history book was a textbook of memories to remind me of where I've been and why I left. How I got there will always be a mystery, but where I'm going, we'll just have to wait and see. A history book was the only textbook I carried. I didn't need an English book because I already knew the language. I didn't need a science book because I already knew the facts. I didn't need a mathematics book because I already knew how to count. After all, just one textbook was the right amount, right? Wrong. Because I knew all along that the song that was forced out between my lips and danced off my tongue was only a playback of the heartbreaks, anger, disappointments, and frustrations that eventually led to depression because I was tired of learning. So yes, I did need yet another textbook to read from cover to cover and teach me a lesson. My brain by now had gained enough wrinkles to enforce pain and increase my desire to stay sane. These main lessons were training lessons. They weren't in vain lessons, but how to make it through the rain lessons. But my rain wasn't a few drops from a gray sky. It was a storm with thunder, lightning, and small chunks of ice one might call hail. And I lived in Hell, breathed it, inhaled it, and exhaled it. Hell, it wasn't a letter someone sent to me in the mail. It was more like a tale someone told to me once about experience. And now I know it oh too well. My history book is the only book I carried, not knowing that it would keep me amused and entertained with fulfilling knowledge. Now I'm being truthfully accused of learning too damn much. I didn't abuse or misuse my education. I learned my lesson and turned my lesson into an earned lesson, a life lesson. Experience was the teacher. I was the student. My classroom didn't have 4 walls, no desks, no whiteboards, and no overhead projectors. I filled my backpack with old memories of heartbreaks, anger, disappointments, and frustrations in a place and time when alcohol and a booty call didn't mix. I filled my backpack with tears you put in my eyes because of all of your lies. But the truth is, I allowed you to because I loved you, boo. And I'll be damned if I didn't learn my lesson. Thanks.